friend, hopefully that you are doing great, and sorry for the any background noise around. If you hear anything else, please accept my voice. Okay. So in this lesson, I want to share you something is very interesting in the TestNG. That's about the test source management in the TestNG. So we see that we will have a lot of tests, right? So in the project, and we want to manage not only how we run it in parallel or something like that, a lot of strategy or even the data provider that the test engine provides for us. So if we want to do it, we need to create a test source. So how can we do that? So it's very simple. You come to the testng.org here and then click on the documentation. After that, you click on the TestNG.html. So what you do, you just need to copy this sample. Okay, just copy this sample because you want to get the correct structure, and then we can modify later. After you copy the content, the basic content here, what you do, you come back here and then you try to right click here. So you just new a file, and in this case, you can new a file with the name main.xml. So you can name it with any other name, it's up to you. But in case, in this case, I name it as main.xml. So after I copy and then I paste. So inside, I will try to modify a little. So for example, I will call this test source will be for smoke test only. So we have smoke test or regression test or acceptance test or something like that, and so on. So in this case, I will try like something, this is the smoke test, okay? And this verbose, so we don't care about the verbose here at the moment. So inside we will have many tests. So we have test here, and I put this test will have the name for the login test. So for example, you will have more than one test. We will try to create more later. So in this test, we will have many classes. So you can see here in the test, for example, you have in this case login test. So for example, we just have something like login test 21 class here. But if you want to put more, so for example, you have more than one test class, you can put more here. So that's why it's the classes here, okay? So now what we want to do, that I want to run this test, okay? What I will do, I will try to, for example, I go to edit the configuration. So I already have it, but I want to show you how to do it at the beginning time. So this is the TestNG. So I will name it as run the smoke test or something like that. Okay, run smoke test. And then you can see here, we need to select the tag guy as a source, not a class or method anymore. And then in the source, you need to provide what is the location for your source. Okay. So here, come back here, and then the tag guy will be the source, and you need to find out the main.xml, try to control. Okay, so you can select here. So here it should be in the, we can navigate to select here, but what I want to do that I'm trying to find out whether we have any succession methods inside. We don't have any succession methods inside, just weird. So okay, anyway, I will copy from here. So you see here, we can copy the whole location, and then we will put here, okay? Or you can just simply click here, and then you just navigate in the Finder or the File Explorer. So here, I put here, and then I click Apply, okay. So now, if I want to run it, here I will edit the configuration, and then I will select the run smoke test here, okay? So in the run smoke test, I want to execute the source with the main.xml here, and in that source, what I want to do, that I want to run the class, this class, okay? And inside this class, let me try to take a look again. So, okay, everything is now okay. So let's try to see whether we have anything wrong here. Okay, we don't have anything wrong here. So it should work. And then we try to run the test. So now the browser is launching. So that means it can, oh, something wrong here. Let me see. Let me see what's the problem. So new portal, create a session. In the URL. Oh, okay. You see, I think you can guess the problem, right? So that means we missing the environment variable here, testing URL equal. Let me try to grab the value here. Okay, and then we run again. So when we run from the Maven project or in the Jenkins job or something like that, we can provide via Jenkins job parameter. So don't worry about that because we are using the IDE to run the test. So that means we need to provide the test environment correctly. So here you can see we have just executed the main.xml successfully here. And this is a very basic way that TestNG, how TestNG manages a source file. So you try to create one yourself and try to explore around, okay? And in the next lesson, we will tell in more detail about the source in TestNG, okay? So bye for now and see you in the next lesson.